Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I am sharing a card because it is card day, and this is the card that I'm sharing. I love how this turned out, and it was actually really an easy card to do. I did color it with my blends, and I did kind of fussy cut around it, but this was super simple cutting, and then I actually embossed it. And I'm using the Layered Leaves Dynamic Embossing folder, which I love that one. It is absolutely gorgeous. You can see in here. And I made it super simple. It's a birthday card, but I'm using this Label Me Bold stamp set. So you can use the congratulations, well done, thank you. I just needed some birthday cards, so I made it a birthday card. What you're going to need for this is a regular card base. It's 5.5 by 4.25, and it's actually an 8.5 by 11, and then you score it in half. And then you're going to need another piece of Granny Apple Green, and this is 5.5 by 4, or not 5, this is 5.5 by 4.25, like the front, because it's going to cover the whole front. And then you are going to need this designer series paper, which this designer series paper is free during Sale-a-Bration. Oh my goodness, I am having so much fun with this paper. And this paper colors so easily, and it actually, on these, it gives you a little bit, you can't run over the lines because of the embossing on it, unless you're super careless, but it was really, really good. And it has quite a few patterns on it. It has that one, and you can use your blends, you can use your watercolor pencils on this, and you can also use like your sponges and sponge it. It is really, really pretty, and it is a free choice right now during Sale-a-Bration. So if you spend $50, you choose a free product, and this is it, and it's called Flowering Foils Specialty Designer Series Paper. And I really wanted to color this, so that's how this card came about. So what I did on it is I took, I'm going to just show you on here, on a new piece, because you can cut 4 edges here, and you can even use the middle section and create an edge. But what I did was I just took this and the edge here, and I cut all the way around here. And you are going to cut it 5.5 by 4, right? Yeah, 5.5 by 4. So it's going to be 4 wide, 5.5 tall. And then you are going to just fit it to your card base front. And it's super easy to do. Long as you have the 2 edges, it's going to line up like that. Now this is what I'm going to show today. And I didn't want to show you me coloring every flower, so I went ahead and pre-colored these, and this time I'm using the Highland Heather for this, the light and dark, and then I'm using Granny Apple Green, light and dark, for the leaves. But on this one I used the Flirty Flamingo, and then light and dark, and then I also, for the middle, I'm using the Dark Daffodil Delight for the center of the flower. And then we're going to first emboss this embossing on here, and then we'll be done with that part, and then I'll show you how I colored this, and it's really super simple. Alright, so let's get the Big Shot up here and let's emboss that piece. So it is a dynamic folder, so you only need your regular Big Shot platform. You're going to need your embossing folder, and you're going to need your piece of cardstock. So when I put this in, when I'm doing it, I always make sure that the Stampin' Up! Is on the top here. And then you just need 1 plate to run this through, and then you're just going to run this through the Big Shot. It embosses so beautifully. I love these dynamic 3D embossing folders. Alright, so here it is. Look how gorgeous that is. I love, this is one of my favorite. Alright, so we are going to just go ahead and add it to the front of our card. And I did it this way because I wanted the inside of the card to be the Whisper White. I didn't want it Granny Apple Green and then have to put an insert in the inside. And then I didn't like the embossing on the back, so that's why I'm putting this on top like that. Alright, so now for the coloring, what I'm going to do here is I'm just taking some of the light, and I'm doing the light first. Is this the light? Yeah. And I'm just going around this. And that embossing on here actually helps to keep you inside the lines. So you can do this really quickly. You know, just be careful because you want it to look beautiful. And it blends this, actually this paper that this is made out of, it blends so well on here. And then I'm just going to take the dark and I'm going to go around some areas here. And just look at how it looks when you're done. If you want it some areas darker, just go for add a little bit of the dark. And if you want some areas to lighter, you can use your color lifter. But just color it how you like. This is just one little technique how I usually do it. And I do really like the light and dark color variation on it. I'm just going to add a little bit in some of these areas just to darken it up a hair. And then I'll go over it once more. Alright, so that's it. That's all I'm doing on those. I always get a lot of questions on, some people want to watch me color because they want to see how it's done, but sometimes, you know, I think it's boring for you to just watch me color. So I thought I'd show you, especially on this paper, because it colors so well. And always, always do it on some of your graph paper or on your, don't ever do it on your tabletop because it will bleed through and it will stain your tabletop. So always be careful with your alcohol markers. And I'm just adding that dark, and then I'm just going to blend. I love these markers. They're so simple to use. Alright, so that's going to be it. I'm going to take the dark now and I'm going to color these little buds. And that's it. Oh, we have to do the center. Alright, so look at how beautiful that is. And we are going to add a tiny bit of Wink of Stella when we're done. So all you have to do now is use your glue. And you're going to adhere this to the front. Sorry about my dog barking in the background. I'm sure my husband's going outside and she wants to go. She gets a little excited. Alright, so that's how we're going to add it like that. Now I'm just going to grab a little bit of Wink of Stella and I'm just going to add it, not a whole lot, just a little bit to these flowers just to give it just a little bit of sparkle. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp our sentiment. So I'm just taking a piece of Scrap Whisper White and my Memento Black and my Happy Birthday. And I'm just going to stamp it on the end here because we're just going to cut it right along the black edge. And this is perfect because I didn't want to take anything away from how beautiful these flowers are. So this was really the perfect stamp set for this. So let's see, well, I'll put this one. I think I'll just put it down there. And there you have it, a really quick and easy birthday card. Which color do you like better? The Highland Heather or the Flirty Flamingo? They're both beautiful. I really, really love this designer series paper. It's really pretty and it's free. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. Here's the March Hostess code. If you need any supplies, you can shop from my blog at stampingwithamore.com. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Have a blessed one, everyone. See you later. Bye.